Alright, so making, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but getting pumped a little bit for Pokemon Auras, and this video is actually gonna be about the Eon Ticket a little bit because, well, not anything like, say, getting the event or anything, but that will come at a certain point. But right now, if anyone is old enough, like as I am, or is old enough where they've played the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, or even Emerald, well, they would know about the Eon Ticket and how much of an event it is. Well, a long time ago, back in what, 2003? Yeah, holy crap, over 10 years ago. They came out with this. They came out with the Eon Ticket. It was for Ruby and Sapphire only. The only way you could get the Eon Ticket in Emerald is if you exchanged records with a Ruby or Sapphire with the Eon Ticket in it, which was kind of like what they're doing with the Street Pass function right now. And how you were supposed to do it was they actually came with instructions. It's literally a little pamphlet, kind of like a booking ticket, and you actually used this, which was an e-reader card. Now, not a lot of people had e-readers either, because they were like, what, 80 bucks for something that read cards, and wasn't too many functionalities with it. You could play either retro games or I have some that are retro games that go for it, as well as like Super Mario Brothers 3. You could unlock extra levels that weren't in the original Super Nintendo or original NES game, as well as get items in it. And for Pokemon, you could even, besides the Eon Ticket, you could battle trainers through Battle Frontier and select type of trainers and stuff. But you needed an e-reader, which is this thing right here. And I can actually show you an example of it, where you pretty much take the card, take the e-reader, and you slide it in like that. And it would read the dotted info that you see at the top of this card, but it's really the bottom of this card. And you could get the Eon Ticket by hooking up a link cable through the top port right here and exchanging it through there. And that was the only way to get the Eon Ticket besides, you know, Game Shark or other stuff. But it's kind of cool to have a little piece of history besides saying, oh, I got it at Game Shark and I got it through that. So, I mean, if you had an Eon Ticket, or if you got the Eon Ticket through your game, if someone said, oh, you got the Eon Ticket through Game Shark, it's like, well, who cares? Pretty much a lot of people had that, but not as many people have an actual Eon Ticket, which really was kind of cool. I think I paid like 10, like, it's back when I was a kid, and I begged my mom to get it off eBay for like 10 bucks or something like that. So, yeah. But nowadays we don't have e-readers, or they do serial codes now. So it's literally a one-time thing. However, I actually got Corocoro from Japan, and you would not believe how much this cost. No, it did not cost 30 bucks or something. Actually, if I look at the receipt right here, the total of just this was 491 yen. If anyone knows your yen as of these days right now, that's actually like about less than $5, believe it or not. So, yeah, and meanwhile, the shipping cost 1,200 yen. So actually it cost more, like it cost almost 3 times more to ship it than it did to actually get it. And yes, this is actually like a $5 package. Yeah. Can you believe how much like magazines and magazine racks cost? Like $5, and comic books costing like that aren't even this big, because this is like actually like you can see the inside of it, and it's pretty much all comics and stuff. So a comic book, $5, that's this big. compared to like what, $10 to $15 comic books that are DC and Marvel and stuff these days. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to look for the code or for the page or whatever that the code's located in, because this is the issue that has it on there, because I looked into it. I was like doing a lot of research and trying to get it, and yeah, this cost again 491 yen through Amazon.co.jp, not Amazon.com. They will probably try to get you for an arm and a leg, just like on eBay. If you look up this on eBay, it's going to be about, probably at the lowest, 25 bucks, but the average price is between 30 and 40 bucks. So yeah, those import raising in price because it's not actually that much. But yeah, I will be right back in a second for you all. Okay, so after looking at it a little bit, you have this book right here that, this? No, I don't know what, oh, this is Duel Masters, okay. And then we have The Mysterious Joker, which, yeah, it's one of those books where you flip it right here, and then if you go to the other side, you gotta flip it that way to read it. But, as you can tell, you got yourself a whole lot of manga right there. And then if you keep going, it's got the entire manga. However, if you flip it over this way, you have the entire manga on this side. Or actually, wait. I guess they have just a little tiny demonstration on this side, and then it goes to the end. Like, as you can tell, it goes back to Duel Masters or whatever, so it's not that big of a page, but it looks like they have a little bit in here, and it looks like they're having either a case or a... it looks like a case, but... No. Maybe not. It says a 3DS LL, and it's going to be based on The Mysterious Joker, too, in Japan. So, kind of cool. Man, kind of cool. Kind of cool indeed. Then we have some weird... Oh, it's a phone number and contact information and stuff thing. Then we also have... Well, wow, I have some cards that can go to a machine in Japan, apparently, as you can tell right there. And yeah, you get the card, and I guess it goes to the machine or something. I don't actually quite know. Maybe it's just advertising. But either way, I got some cool holographic cards for Future Card Buddy Fight, apparently, too. Ooh. And yeah, you can see the Buddy Fight right there, so... Yeah, you got those. You got a huge freaking card that's holographic as well. And that's for something. It's a promo card. Look! It says promo right there. And then we actually have I think we have like a book that pretty much tells you different... I have no idea, actually, but you can see for yourself. You have a book that says different, like, numbers and types of cats. But no, seriously, you got different monsters and stuff, so... So that's one of the things that came with it. Besides that other... The heck is this? An eye cat? But that's that, and let me just move on to the main thing, which is this, and you can actually see Latios and Latius, or Latios and Latius right here. So this is indeed the book with the Eon Ticket. So let me just try to find this code now because I decided to show off the Corocoro stuff that it comes with. For, again, only $5. If I knew Japanese, this would be very entertaining, I bet. That's why it's probably a lot of people subscribe to this magazine, too. Okay, so after taking a little bit of a look... Camera. After taking a little bit of a look, the Mysterious Joker thing, there's actually a whole entire story in this book. But after looking, it's actually at the beginning of the pages. If you just flip the page and look, here's the code right here, but I'm not going to show it off because, yeah, but apparently this right here is the code because there's a little thing that you can actually tear it out from the book, and it even has like instructions on what you do with it and stuff right here. Like, let me see if I can get a zoom in or whatever, but see, got the zoom in, and look, that picture should look familiar. Doesn't that look like the picture that's on Cerebi right now? Right there? So yeah, that's the book, and you can see the little tear thing right there. So it's actually inside this little pack, so expect me to do a video on that with my 3DS capture device for my Japanese 3DS when I'm doing the playthrough or after the playthrough of the game, which I will probably be trying to beat the game ASAP. Still, I think some people wanted me to do a Nuzlocke, but at the same time, I'm going to post the polls in the description below in case you didn't vote yet, but I asked, did you want me to be a boy or a girl? And I asked, did you want me to do a Nuzlocke or get through the game as soon as possible? Because I kind of want to get through the game as soon as possible, only because I want to see if Battle Frontier's in it. Because people are like, the demo didn't have the information on it, so why? It probably doesn't, it's not the same or something. But there's Battle Frontier music in it, so, and so, yeah. But then you also have the little Delta episode, which I find funny because if anyone remembers correctly, Cerebi said that they copyrighted the word, or they copyrighted Delta, or something like that a few months ago, showing that they were thinking of doing something with Delta, and sure enough they did. And then you have this entire little thing that shows off like you got, let's see if I can position this right. You got pretty much Rayquaza right there that you can barely see because green screen effect. And then if you look on the other side, which is the side that I can probably flip it better, you should recognize these scans from Cerebi's website as well, because yeah, talking about all the legends that you can catch and Regigigas and stuff and the Regis, and yeah, so either way, just for like $15 to get the code when I paid like $10 for the card or whatever, that's pretty cool. But then you also have like all this stuff all this other random stuff that you also have for the book as well, including a lot of different comics in it. And then there were a few ads that took an interest for me, such as, let me see if I can find it real quick. Apparently they have like, I don't even know, but you can see the ad right here. Like a Pokemon watch or something, and you got the Gengar right there. And then they're talking about more stuff right here too, with you can see Kyogre right there, and Rayquaza again colored out because of the green screen effect. And yeah, so either way, cool little book. That's not so little. And I hope that pretty much gets you more excited for the Eon Ticket, because I know I'm excited to have the serial code, and I'm pretty sure if you have the serial code, I'll be... Some people first were trying to spread rumors that you could enter a serial code that was from the book into an English thing, but I'm pretty sure you can't, because I don't think that's ever worked in the past. So it'd be like I remember trying to get Pokemon from an event through my Japanese cartridge, and it didn't work. So I'm pretty sure same thing applies with the like, I'm talking about to GameStop or whatever, but I'm pretty sure the same thing applies to the serial codes. And then I will, while you can't enter the serial code, I'm pretty sure you can street pass this Eon Ticket to the other person, because I know you can trade with Japanese people, you can trade physically, like I've done it where traded through my Japanese 3DS to my English 3DS, and even Pokemon Bank works if you have the physical copy of the game. Like, you can put it in the Japanese 3DS, it'll work, and I'm pretty sure it's vice versa. If you have the Japanese game, you can put it in the English 3DS, and that'll work too. So yeah, that's another thing to think about as well. So I'm 90% sure the serial code will work. Like, you put it in the Japanese 3DS and then you can street pass. But again, we'll not know until actually the 25th or 26th, because I think it's the 26th in Japan, but it'll be the 25th here still. So we'll not know until then, because the code does not work until the 25th or the 26th in this case, as pointed out, I'm guessing in the magazine. Actually, let me see here. Actually, might not say. Yeah, it doesn't actually say anything about that, unless it's inside the little pamphlet or something, but I kind of don't want to take that out on camera. But either way, Sarah B confirmed that it wasn't going to work until the 25th or the 26th in Japan. And meanwhile, UK is getting it the 29th, which is the day after it's released over there. And Nintendo in the United States, I do not know the details on that. Like, I've been trying to find out, is it going to come out here before it's going to come out in Japan? Because they say swing by Nintendo World in order to get street past the things. And I tried contacting Nintendo and they didn't say anything. I might try to contact, like, that was with a completely different thing, but they said just keep looking up on the website to see this. But yeah, they don't say anything. They just say when it's going to end. They don't actually say when it's going to begin. They just said swing by Nintendo World to get your Eon Ticket, or get it through the Pokemon League or tournaments or whatever, or get it by a friend through Street Pass, and it'll spread like a virus. So yeah, I don't know any details on that. If someone wants to say something, I don't mind, but otherwise, well, unless you see, like, if news is spread by like 2 weeks later or something, don't tell me like a month later that, oh, you supposed to get it like this, because by then it's like, I kind of know, and I'm probably been told this like by 10 times by now. So yeah, but yeah, with that, again, I'm going to record Pokemon Omega Ruby for the channel. Meanwhile, my English copy of the game will be Alpha Sapphire, and then I will be doing the Eon Ticket event whenever the day comes. And yeah, and I will be trying to rush through Omega Ruby and stuff so I can have it up by the end of this weekend or something, because yeah, I'm staying up like from Thursday, and probably will take little naps here and there, but otherwise I will be recording this, and I will be trying to stream a little bit of Smash. Do not know if I will be able to, because I know I need to look on OBS for that, but otherwise, yeah, I will be trying to do Super Smash Brothers for like maybe a few hours or something after it comes out in America. So with that, whew, barely had anything to drink today. With that, hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.